What's up, everybody? Anthony with Catalyst Fitness here. Now, a lot of you have been asking me, how do I get those lean abs, that ripped look in my core? Well, today you're in luck. I'm going to be going over the top 5 core exercises for weight loss. Number 1, probably the most simple one that I'm going to be showing you. I'm sure you've heard of it before. Something called a plank. So there's 2 different variations that I'm going to show you guys. The easiest one being the first one. So the easiest one would be on your forearms. We're going to focus on keeping the elbows underneath the shoulders. From here, we're going to extend the legs, abs tight, glutes engaged, and we're going to drive the elbows to the toes to really engage the core. The next variation is a little bit harder because we're adding another limb to it. So from here, we're going to go on the palms. And I want you to do something called creating torque. You're going to drive your hands into the ground like you're screwing the lids on top of a pickle jar. So same idea, hands underneath the shoulders, abs tight, butt squeezed. Drive those hands to the toes to really engage everything. See how my body's shaking? You should be doing that too. So that's number 1. Number 2 would be the side plank. Different variation of the plank. Same idea, we're going to keep the elbow underneath the shoulder, except we're going to be on the side. So from here, abs tight, glutes engaged. You want your body in a nice straight line. So you're going to squeeze your glutes, keep everything solid. You're going to hold for about 30 seconds and then switch sides. The next one is actually an extension of those 2, something called a plank circuit. So we're going to start off in a plank position. From here, I want you to actually turn your body and open up into that side plank. From there, you're going to go back to plank and then turn the opposite way. Again, if you stack the feet like I have, it's a little bit harder. If that's too hard for you, you can go with the feet staggered a little bit. Exercise number 4, one of my favorites because it really gets the abs popping, is something called a straight leg sit-up. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie flat on the back. From here, you're going to keep your palms up right by your side. You're going to push your lower back down to the floor, and I want you to reach up to the ceiling as you come up. Nice and slow. It's going to take about 1 second to come up, 3 seconds to come down. 2, 1. I want you to do 10 reps of that. The last one of my favorites, probably because it's one of the most dynamic core movements that you can do, something called a bear crawl. So with that, we're going to start in something called a quadruped position with the hands underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. We're going to lift up slightly, and I want you to focus on going opposite arm, opposite leg with a nice tabletop back. So you shouldn't be arched. You shouldn't be have your butt up in the air. Nice tabletop back. I want you to go forward and backwards 10 yards. So opposite arm, opposite leg, forward, nice and slow. The slower, the better. You can have races with your friends, and whoever finishes first loses. So give those 5 exercises a shot. Let me know how it goes for you. Enjoy those abs for the summer.